So I do distinctly remember the day these flyers came in because we hadn't been warned about them. I think they just sort of snuck up on everybody. And I remember as I was handing them out, I was reading that and I was thinking this couldn't be. I just couldn't believe that someone would purposely go out of their way to inject hatred into people's lives. Not only hatred for each other, but for themselves. I couldn't believe it.
In 2012, an organization called PFOX distributed flyers to several schools in Montgomery County, including Blair. Within our classes, no one seemed to recognize the organization. Curious to learn more about this group, we decided to conduct some research on who they were and what they stood for. This is what we found. PFOX, or Parents and Friends of Ex-Gays and Gays, is an organization that advocates for the rights of ex-gays, people who have chosen to participate in reparative therapy or other methods to find alternatives to their same-sex attractions. PFOX was founded in 1998 by Anthony Falzarano. It was started with an $80,000 grant from the Family Research Council, a well-established organization that promotes conservative family values. Throughout the years, PFOX has had some trouble holding on to its presidents. In mid-1999, Falzarano was ousted from PFOX and formed another organization, Parents and Friends Ministries. To our knowledge, Richard Cohen, an ex-gay reparative counselor, was the next president of the organization.
Anybody who is SSA is developmentally delayed. They've been stuck in early stages of psychosexual and psychosocial development. So of course their brains will not be fully developed yet.
In 2007, Cohen gave a disastrous interview on Jon Stewart's Daily Show.
Homosexuality is not a disease, it's an emotional condition that needs to be addressed.
Meet Dr. Richard Cohen, author of Coming Out Straight and America's foremost gay healer.
People who are living a gay life can choose to change and come out straight.
Thank you for setting the record straight, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor, I'm a certified sexual reorientation coach.
Well, you're a psychiatrist.
No, I'm not.
But you're licensed.
No.
The appearance resulted in Cohen being ousted from his role as president of PFOX. The current president of the organization is Greg Quinlan, a former gay activist. Quinlan's biography on the site describes him as out and proud, out of the gay lifestyle and proud of it, that is. According to PFOX's website, PFOX is not an anti-gay organization. We are a pro-ex-gay organization. All people should be treated with dignity. We respect the opinions of others, even if they disagree with us. Let's see this respect in action. Here's a clip of Quinlan speaking at a Homosexuals Anonymous conference.
Take over corporate America to make Wall Street Gay Street. $800 billion, gay dollars in the U.S. for 2008. $800 billion. That's supposed to be the expendable income of the homosexual community in the United States of America. I'm sitting there scratching my heads. You know, gee, when I was in the gay lifestyle, I missed that gravy train. Where was that at? So I'm sitting there going, you mean to tell me that there's that kind of, do you know what? That's just impossible. So all these hairdressers and flight attendants and waiters, oh my gosh, well, they're not going to get a tip from me anymore. They got $800 billion.
PFOX also claims that it is not a therapeutic or counseling organization. However, their Statement of Principles, according to their About Us page, is hosted on the website of the organization PATH, or Positive Alternatives to Homosexuality. Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, or PFLAG, is a national organization made up of parents, families, friends, and straight allies uniting with lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. PFLAG has often conflicted with PFOX. David Fishback is the advocacy chair of the Metro DC chapter of PFLAG. Fishback gave us his impression of PFOX.
It's essentially a post office box. The people on their boards tend to be people who have their lives taken up with this. I think the organization itself is really rather sad. You have, to the extent that there are people ever say, well, I'm part of PFOX, their viewpoints are sadly narrow. They want life to be a certain way, a certain uniform way, which it isn't. And to try to pound square pegs into round holes just does not work, and it creates great pain, and great unnecessary pain.
We repeatedly tried to contact PFOX for an interview by calling and emailing them. We sent emails to their main email, pfox@pfox.org, as well as various chapter coordinators listed on the site. We also tried calling Peter Sprigg, one of PFOX's directors, at his office at the Family Research Council. All of our attempts were ignored. After 2 months, we received a form email that appeared to be copied and pasted from their About Us page. We replied and asked for an interview and received the following response. PFOX declined to be interviewed for this documentary.